Okay, I've received the highest confirmation possible, and it's kind of weird this early on, since it's not 2017 yet, of two lenses that Nikon is going to bring out for 2017. Nikon has some hardcore professional workhorse lenses. The one that was just replaced that I acquired, rather expensive, 70-200 2.8E, obviously so. That's one of their workhorse lenses. The 24 to 70, which has also been replaced. However, that replacement was a little bit of a dismal failure. Nikon screwed up on that one. One of the hardcore working primes is the 300mm 2.8. Not only for sports and action, but it's also a wonderful lens for portraiture. Rather a heavy lens. Little bit of autofocus issue. Not too bad, but that lens is being updated. The 300mm 2.8 is going to be a lot lighter and a lot faster. And it's also going to have much better resolution. I assume it's going to behave along many of the same grounds as the new 70-200 2.8E that I recently purchased, which is absolutely mind-blowing. I know it's a really expensive lens. The 300mm 2.8 will also be, radically expensive. I mean, I assume it's probably going to be, oh, I don't know. Let's guess how much it's going to be. I can't even guess how much it's going to be. But I do have the highest confirmation that that lens is absolutely and undeniably coming out for 2017. One additional lens. And I was told by a source that actually is within Nikon, believe it or not. If you don't want to believe it, I don't care. Look in my eye, tell me if I'm lying. That the lens that's being replaced, and I don't care about this lens in any form, to be honest with you, is the 200mm f2. The specific words were that that lens currently is too front heavy, and it is being both improved and replaced. I assume what they're going to do is they're going to improve the resolution, because resolution on it is perfectly fine, but it can be better. It is insanely heavy. Of course, they're going to jack the price up probably another $1,500–$1,600 compared to the current 200mm f2, which is already a whopping, what is it, $5,600 for that lens, so it's probably going to be $6,500 or something along those lines. It's probably obviously going to also have one of the primary large secondary or tertiary elements be made out of synthetically grown fluorite crystal, just as the new 70-200 2.8 is about 110 grams lighter than the older VR2 version is. So those are two new lenses from Nikon. One with absolute undeniable certainty, the 300mm 2.8. The AFS, the current version, is being replaced next year. And I've actually never said before, as far as speculating about future lenses, that I was dead on certain about it, but this is something that you could put your money on, not literally, and unless you need it, of course, so to say, roundabout speak, that it is coming out next year. 300mm 2.8, new version, lightweight, faster, better resolution, and the second version, the 200mm f2, much lighter, obviously faster. However, that is mainly a portrait lens. I mean, the notion of needing speed on that, it's not a sports action lens. However, many people do use it for sports action. By many, I mean a significant group of people, but in the scheme of things, ultimately a small percentage of people, because it is a huge honking ass lens. It's mainly a portraiture lens. So that's it. You got two new lenses for sure, 2017 from Nikon Incorporated, 300mm 2.8 and a new 200mm f2. Those are, except for the 200mm f2, which I absolutely hate that lens. It's a boutique lens. The 300mm 2.8 is the linchpin workhorse prime lens for working pros. I mean, that is the lens. The 300mm 2.8 is the quintessence. For most people, that's too much. I mean, that's an expensive lens for most people. For the working pro, that is, the bread and butter lens, right along with the 24-70 2.8, the 70-200 2.8, and the 14-24 2.8. Those are the working lenses. Those four. Actually, other than bird and wildlife, we're talking about some huge honkers like the 405 and 600mm primes. I can actually think of no other hardcore. So Nikon has been working hard and diligently. They've already replaced the 24-70 with a new version. However, the new version kind of sucks. The 70-200 is an epic winner. That's the other working lens. I don't know if the 14-24 is even on the slate. There's been no mention of an update to that lens. The Tamron beats that lens, by the way. I own both those lenses, the Nikkor 14-24 and the Tamron 15-30, which has VR. Tamron 15-30 is superior lens. However, it's really like a 16-28 millimeter. The field of view on it is not exactly 15-30. No big deal there. So we got the 24-70 replaced. We got the 70-200 2.8 replaced, and that lens is epic. The replacement for that lens is right off the scale. No indications on the 14-24, but the last remaining lens, the hardcore working lens, and that had to be on Nikon slate for an improvement, was the 300 2.8. So those two lenses are coming for the year 2017. I have that from a source of impeccable clarity. I mean, the source is beyond reproach on that one. So, thanks for watching. That's good news for Nikon. Also, too, obviously, since it's the 100th anniversary of Nikon Incorporated next year, and I've been told that the celebration will start at January the 5th, which is the Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas. That is when Nikon is officially launching. It's all year long, obviously, basically. Its 100th anniversary celebration on January the 5th of the Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas, Nevada. I've been told that by somebody. But that is when it's going to start, though. Thanks for watching. Catch you later. Bye.